Well, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. Tonight, this evening, you have come to the right place in London town. This is the room you need to be in. Are you guys excited to be here?
Yes!
I can't hear you. Are you excited to be here?
Yes!
One more time. Are you excited to be here?
Yes! Blossom.
Okay, that's going to do for now. I want us to remember that it's being filmed, and I want us to do the same exercise at the end of this speech because you guys will be excited. You'll be jumping out your seats, and you'll be coming to me at the end for my telephone number for different reasons. Uncalled for. This evening, I'm going to present to you about a subject close to my heart, and that is a martial art. That's right, a martial art. Hands up, anybody who does not know what a martial art is. Okay, hands up, everybody who's had a taekwondo. Excellent, that's not what we're going to talk about today. Not what we're going to talk about. Taekwondo is a martial art, a fine martial art. It's a Korean competition fighting art. When you watch the Olympics at Beijing and people had the pads on, the helmet on, the referee, the corner man, the timer, the cameras, the audience, they're going for the medals. That is Taekwondo, highly elite sport. Sport for elite athletes is what I also meant to say. And the martial art I do is called Choi Kwang-do. It's a Korean form of street self-defense. There is no cornerman. You do not have a referee. There are no protection. There's no protection or guards that you wear, and you don't win any competitions because you don't have any competitions. And I'm going to tell you some of the ethos behind Choi Kwang-do, and then I'm going to demonstrate one move, and just to show you guys a little bit about how effective a martial art can actually be and why you might be interested. So, number one reason why people take up martial arts?
Self-defense.
One, self-defense. Other reasons?
Exercise.
Exercise. Any other reasons?
Spiritual enlightenment.
Sorry?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Spiritual enlightenment.
Spiritual enlightenment. Right. One other reason most people in big inner cities take up martial arts is because they have fear. They have fear that they're going out into the world and they may not be safe. Okay? And what martial arts do, every martial art regardless, you make yourself a harder target. It's called target hardening, and it's a proven principle and it does work. And the way you become a harder target is through discipline, through physical fitness, through working with a group of people who are all working with you to achieve the same goal, improve yourself and your technique. The best martial artists are the ones that never use it because they have so much confidence walking down the street. Somebody who wants to do bad things, a mugger will like say, oh, he looks confident, I'm going to take this other person who's easier target, much easier. So it's number one reason people take up martial arts, the target hardening. Now, how do you become a hard target? Well, you train really hard, you train diligently, you train religiously through lots and lots of discipline. And that together results in your development. Now, we had a speech on evaluations. Martial arts are evaluated. There is a testing or a grading. You have one coloured belt, the next day you have another coloured belt, the next day you have another coloured belt, from red to yellow to green to blue to black eventually, and then many other black belts. But a belt, like Mr. Miyagi says, only holds your suit up. You can have a black belt and it will not do any good to you. But the point of the belt system is to evaluate your progression and your commitment. And as you go up the belt ranks in any martial art that you do, it gives you self-confidence. Yeah, I was there before. I was sort of punching a little bit like this. Now I'm punching more fluidly, or I have a faster kick, or I have a better technique on something. And you can see that development. And that's what gives you the inner confidence to walk down the street rather than, okay, I don't know who this guy is. Yet, you come out of the tube stop, Neighbours is on, and you want to go home. And you'll stride along without even thinking about it. Why? Because you're not thinking about bad things, because you're confident. Why? Because you just got your yellow belt last week, last Friday night after work, you avoided the pub, and you got your yellow belt. How cool is that? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yes.
Right. So this is one of the big reasons people take up martial arts, and it's one thing I'd urge you to do. The martial art I practice is a holistic approach to martial arts. It's called Choi Kwang-do. Repeat after me. Choi Kwang-do. Excellent. This is a martial art based on holistic approach. They have yoga-based stretching, Pilates-based strength training. They do fitness work. They do boxing-style punches. They do football-style kicks. And you're like, well, what difference does it make? Is it a new one? There's no such thing as a new technique. Every single martial art, every single one that you've seen has had a technique borrowed from 3,000 years ago. There are just different ways of applying them together into a package, which is useful, into a system. And the system I learned from is critical for your bodily health. The system I use doesn't knock out your joints when you punch and kick. I will demonstrate. Can everybody see it at the back?
Yes.
This is a traditional martial arts style punch. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Did everyone see that?
Yes.
There we go. I will show it again. What happened?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Why not?
You didn't move your body enough.
Didn't move my body enough. Correct. One. What else happened? I locked my elbow. Can you guys see that if I go downwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My elbow joint hyperextends as my force of my arm goes forward. It's not supposed to bend that way, is it? I'm not double jointed. Are you?
No.
No. As it hyperextends, the forward motion of my arm is absorbed by the elbow joint going the wrong way. But people have been doing it for thousands of years. It must be right, right?
No.
No, it's wrong. It's bad biomechanics. The martial art I do doesn't bend the elbow. When you punch, you kick off with your back leg, you twist your hip, your torso, there's a pre-stretching of pectoral muscle. That pectoral muscle is like an elastic band. What happens when you pull an elastic band?
Stretch.
Snaps back together. Extend out. As that comes back together, your pectoral muscle increases the acceleration on your arm. You're now body weight forward. Body weight forward adds 70% of the power to your punch, moving your body weight forward. Let me say that one more time. 70% of the power of your punch from moving your body weight forward. So you're kicking off your back leg, you're twisting your hip, your pectoral is stretched, body weight forward, you nail your target. They're not getting up. They are not getting up. And yet, what have I done? My knees have been bent, my hip has been twisted, but my elbow never straightens. All the power is delivered into my target and maybe an inch and a half beyond my target. But my elbow is protected. That's because of the circular motions. In Choi Kwando, when you kick, it's the circular motion again of the knee. Circular motion again. Circular motion of the hips, the shoulders. You can train in Choi Kwando for 50, 60, 70 years. We have practitioners who are 80 years old and still taking classes in Norwich Town Centre today. That's amazing. It's a health and well-being martial art designed to make everybody grow. Everybody in the class grow. Questions. Why do you not have competition in your martial art? Can it be realistic enough in self-defense if you don't test yourself against the very best? Answer, no. We're not producing elite athletes. And by the way, elite athletes don't necessarily make good self-defense people. Self-defense is an awareness of your surroundings. Can I have one volunteer, one brave soul before I pick somebody? Pedro, round of applause. Okay, Pedro will face the audience.
Pedro's a big guy.
Pedro's a big guy. I'm going to think twice about mugging him, but for the moment we're going to... So, Pedro and I, we don't know each other. I'm at this distance. Pedro's in the pub, I'm in the pub. Pedro's not threatened by me, he doesn't know me, but he knows out of the corner of his eye there's a weird looking guy in a striped t-shirt looking at him. You're not uncomfortable yet. Oh, okay, right? I take this distance. Now I'm entering his personal zone. Okay? Pedro doesn't know me. If we're mates and I come in like this, Pedro knows, oh, it's got some Toastmasters, hi, how are you doing? But if I'm Joe Blogs and Pedro doesn't know me, how do you feel right now?
Getting a bit nervous.
You're aware I'm in your zone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
DEFCON 2. Right? What if I am here?
Oh.
So I'm talking to my friend, Pedro's and his friend, we're very close. Pedro knows I'm here. He knows I'm in his space. He's not fully comfortable. Why not?
Because he doesn't know you.
Because he doesn't know me.
Yeah.
Best
He
self-defense.
thinks you're hitting on him.
Right, but it's still a dangerous move. It's one of the lethal ones I keep up my sleeve. I only tell you after the third dan, they teach you that one. But so Pedro can choose, he can move away, he can wheel over and say, hi, do I know you? Kill it right in there.
Do I know you?
Third one. Intimate zone.
Oh.
This is where we know each other. Where we really know each other.
Gosh, I can feel the
80% of 80% of actual assaults at the police are done by somebody you know. That means somebody you know you've let into your intimate space. This is intimate space, right? That means a loved one, like a mum, a dad, a girlfriend who's really aggressive and likes knives. These people are out there. And the point of that exercise is to show you, about self-defense. It's not just about punching, kicking and blocking. There's actually a conscious decision that human beings make. Awareness. We're not comfortable when we're this close to each other because we don't know each other. That's an intimate zone that we don't want to be in with somebody we do not know. Thank you, Pedro.
Thank you.
Okay. Try this on the tube home tonight or the bus. Tube carriage is empty. One person sitting in one seat. The bus is empty. They're sitting right there. Go and sit on the seat directly next to that person and watch them freak out. They'll either run away, they'll try and engage you somehow to talk to you. That is the same awareness you are trying to learn in self-defense. And so, my lessons for you tonight are: 1, the art of fighting without fighting. That is the key to martial arts. Fact?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fact. Right. 2, you guys are all so interested in the Chokwando, you'll speak to me after class?
Yes.
All right. And 3, any other questions while I'm up here right now?
What down are you? Did you say? What down have you got?
Brown Senior.
Brown Senior.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How far is it?
3 more questions. 3 more questions.
How long did it take to come back?
I took a long time. As with Toastmasters, I'm taking my time because patience is the key.
Yes.
I've been doing it for on and off for about 7 years.
Oh.
Wow. And I got a question.
Sure.
What do you do if somebody punches you?
I don't get in that situation, hence the art of fighting without fighting.
Oh.
That's the key, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be in a scuffle in the Starbucks outside work with your CEO walking by. It doesn't do your job prospects that many good things.
What happens if you're walking home in a dark alley and a group of people approach you?
Yes.
Intimidating fashion. How do you know when to run? When to
This has
fight?
happened to me. Honest story. Does everyone want to hear it?
Yes.
I was walking a girlfriend at the time, many years ago, home. 4 guys following us. We took a roundabout way, as in to get home. It'd take side street. This group of guys are getting closer. 4 of them, 1 of me. As confident as I am, I'm not Bruce Lee. And to be honest, Bruce Lee would be lucky to take out 4 guys. It's unrealistic.
Yes.
So we ran. And that was the best thing, off the streets. And unfortunately, there was some incidents that night. The police had put the signs on, the yellow and black signs. So incident, please report, blah, blah, blah. And something had happened. And you imagine the same street corners, same night, same time of evening, you were around, you got away from it. Unfortunately, that's it. Thank you very much, Toastmasters.